Welcome back. So right now we have now focused on actually making our backend secure with using authentication in our setup right here. So right now we cannot get products actually. So if we try to go into Angular right now and actually use our localhost 4200 right here and go to products, you'll see we don't get any products. We get unauthorized back, which means that we don't have access for this. So we need to set up security now in our front end, and we need to do it in a couple of steps. Step one is kind of figuring out how we can even make an authentication login page or something like that. So that'll be the first thing we want to focus on. So we can send a login request to the front end and get back a JWT token right here from the back end, right? So the front end will send a request without a token, something that's open right here. It'll send that request to the login URL, and then the login URL will generate a token. If I am who I say I am, it'll generate a token with and return that in the response. I'll then save the token right here, and then every request afterwards will actually have that token included in the request. So that's kind of the goal. And in order to do that, let's just start in Swagger right here, because that's actually where we can see the current process. So right now, again, the first thing we'll do from Angular is we'll send a login. That's the first couple of videos we're going to do. They will actually hopefully get a response like this. If we have the right username and password, they'll get a response like this. And that response, we can put that into a token right here, or sorry, we can put that into a header right here called authorization header, and then we can send back bearer and then the token itself to kind of authorize. So the next request we would do, like for instance, execute would get products right here, would kind of have that authorization token or header, sorry, right here in the request actually. So you can see this is a header right here called authorization, and here's the token inside it. And with that, then we will be allowed again. So that's going to be the first part that we're going to do to make basic authentication work. And it's going to be a couple of steps. Step one is going to focus on actually setting up an auth module, setting up a login page, starting to figure out how we can actually send a request to the backend with login information, how we can get the token back, how we can store the token, and how that token we then start sending requests that can now log into our system. And of course, all the backend is now built, so we just need to figure out how we can actually kind of manage and work with that backend in order to make a proper, secure front end as well. So we can get back to actually getting our products instead of getting an unauthorized back right here. So that's it for this lesson. I just want to give you an introduction to what's going to happen in the next videos. Next lesson, we'll focus on just getting our first auth module up and running in Angular. So see you next time. Bye.